Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this does not work without you guys. Um, just got finished listening to Stephen Jones's press conference. Yeah. So, I'm, one of my favorite movies of all time is Pulp Fiction. You know, my man Samuel L. Jackson, he's got that voice. I am tired of these mother, strap in. I'm about to open some windows. But in that movie in Pulp Fiction, him and Vinny are going over there to get the guy who kind of welched on, damn, I can't remember his name. Oh, on the big guy, the gangster, that they owed him the money. He asked him for, can I get a taste of your tasty beverage in there and stuff. And so after he's had the taste of the burger and the taste of the tasty beverage, he starts asking him, is Marcellus Wiley look like a bitch? And the guy says, what? And he says, say what again, mother? What? Bam! Shoots him in the leg. No, wait, no, yeah. Something like that. My mind is going. But I feel like this every time I hear Mike McCarthy or Stephen Jones talk about a great week of practice. Really? You talking about practice? Not a game now. You talking about practice? I'm sitting here listening to Stephen Jones talking about how we've had this great week of practice. Isn't that the same thing Mike McCarthy said last week after we got our lunch handed to us from the Washington football team? Isn't that the same thing we heard the week before after the Cardinals ended up doing whatever the hell they wanted to do against us? That we talking about practice. This is literally like the old ball coach. The old ball coach when he was there with the Washington football team talking about old soccer, a preseason game. A preseason game that they beat the 49ers like 48-3. If we can just get back the way we were playing in old soccer, we'll be okay. Don't you know that literally was a practice game? That was freaking preseason. It doesn't mean jack crap. Practice means nothing. Nothing. And it's funny because Miss Jackie texted me back because she was listening to the press conference as well. And both of us were kind of like, say what? He started out by saying, yeah, we've had a great week of practice, and then started talking about the rivalry between the Cowboys and the Eagles and how big it is. And then after the whole thing, they were talking about how this is the 17th primetime Dallas Cowboys versus Eagles game in a row. I feel like we got a snake oil salesman that's trying to sell us hope because he's talking about Ben DiNucci and putting the word Romo in front of it. That, we've seen him with Romo-like qualities. That they are literally selling us that, there's a chance. You mean there's a chance? You mean there's a chance? And then this is where you realize that they're literally peeing on our head and telling us it's raining. He was asked about Connor McGovern and things and said, yeah, we like Connor McGovern. He's coming along really good. But Terrence Steele, we love his length and everything that he's bringing to us and all that. You would think that they were talking about Zach Martin, not Terrence Steele. This is crazy. they're selling us on the idea that they're doing all the things right. And maybe this is the sales job. Maybe this is the sales job that's being put on us because they want us to be able to watch the games. They want us not to check out. I don't want to check out of the season. I don't want to check out of the season. I want to watch the season, have some hope for this season, for the future and things like that. But literally, they're lying to us. They're lying to us. Or you're just incompetent. If you honestly believe that this team is ready to rock and roll, and turn everything around, am I missing something? Now, I know we've been down the 3-5 road and we brought in Amari Cooper, but that's when we had Dak Prescott. And I have no, thing about Ben DiNucci and thinking that, he might not be that bad, because we've seen guys that people didn't think that much about that are good quarterbacks that end up being. Nobody thought Tony Romo. Everybody passed on Tony Romo. And looking at it and thinking about it, I'm sure a lot of teams wishes, we should have drafted Tony Romo maybe at some point, or brought him in for a cup of coffee. People do miss on guys. But literally, you're trying to sell us on the idea of a third-string quarterback and an undrafted rookie free agent as we're ready to go on Sunday Night Football against the Eagles and get a win. It's hard right now to be a Cowboy fan. I'm not abandoning ship, so don't get it twisted. Right now, what you see, people that are still wearing their Cowboy gear, that are still watching the games, that are still reaping the star, you can't call them a bandwagon fan. You must call them a true blue diehard fan, because, brother, this team is killing me. It's killing me seeing what we see on the field and hearing Jerry Jones saying we like our core group of guys, that we're okay, and that Mike McCarthy and Mike Nolan, that they're good coaching, and you realize that either we're stupid, the dumbest people in the world to believe it, or the people that are evaluating it are the dumbest people in the world, because they don't see it. Either way, somebody here is dumb. Somebody here is dumb. And I can tell you, I ain't that bright. We'll be talking about this tonight during our live stream. Damn. This is some crap. This is not the season I signed up for. Catch you later.